It can be hard to find your voice, to use your voice, or even really trust your voice if you've had trauma in your past. We think of trauma as being like these really horrific, abusive things, and they can be. I work with a lot of people that have gone through things that you would never want to experience, but trauma can even come from much smaller things that made us feel like we weren't secure in our family unit or in our friend group at school. Maybe there was a teacher that used to give us the stink eye or make us feel that we were stupid. Maybe kids made fun of us. Something in our past created an unsafe, insecure, inconsistent environment, and we took on a belief at some point that we couldn't trust ourselves, or if I speak up and I say something, I might be made fun of, or I raised my hand that one time in class and it felt like I got scolded or put down or rejected. And whether that was actually the case or not, that's how it felt. And so I learned, oh, I'm not going to speak up again because I could get rejected. I could get told that I'm stupid. Or if I have an opinion that's different from someone else, they might not want to be my friend. They might not want to spend time with me. They might not want to be with me, because we tend to gravitate towards like-minded people. And so to a child, and even as adults, being different, feeling different can be one of the worst things in the world. And so we make connections with people over things that are the same. Oh, you like Trump? I like Trump too. Oh, you don't like Trump? I don't like Trump either. Oh, we're the same. Oh, you like pink? I like pink too. You don't like pink? Oh, neither do I. That's so girly. We're the same. And so we will bond over these similarities. We'll bond over the things that we don't like, the things that we like. And so very early on, you may have found it easy to like the things that other people like, or at least say that you liked those things that other people like. And if things were very tragic, you may have been punished for speaking out of turn. You may have been told that children are to be seen, not heard, or that women are to be seen and not heard. So whether you remember it or not, if you have a hard time speaking up, having a voice, you've probably experienced something along these lines in your past. Something or some things in your past stood out to you and said, it's not safe. It's not safe to speak up, to have a voice, to be different, to be an individual, to have a sense of self. What is safer for me is to be like everyone else, to have the same opinions as other people, the same preferences, to do the things that other people like, and to merge and meld yourself into someone else's life or someone else's personality. And so that's why people get to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, older, and things start to build up. And there's anxiety, there's all this pressure, there's depression, there's neuroticism, there's worry. And more than anything else, there is this sense of being lost, purposeless, maybe even an empty feeling inside because you don't know who you are. Because the majority of your life you've spent trying to be like someone else so that you won't be different, so you won't be rejected, so that you'll be loved, so that you'll be cared for. You got a lot out of not having a voice. Yet now that you're an adult And maybe you're a thriving adult. Perhaps you're really successful. You're really good at what you do. You're really good at getting stuff done. People can count on you. People can rely on you. And they would never even guess that you're having this inner struggle, this inner experience of feeling less than, of feeling empty, of feeling alone. They'd never even know, because you're the strong one. You're the one everyone comes to. You're the strong one that listens to everyone else, that gives people great advice. You're the one people come to, but who's there for you? And that's what you really want. You want people to be there for you, the same way that you're there for them. You want people to be able to just look and know what it is that you need without you having to tell, without you having to ask. Because that's what you do. You know how to do that. You're so perceptive because you're used to reading other people, figuring out who they are, what they want, what they need, and being that for them. And not being the things that are a little bit risky. Not saying the things that might stir things up. Not having your opinion. Not having your own preferences. Not having your own voice. That's the throat chakra, right? Your throat chakra is about self-expression, talking, but it's also about listening. And so you got the listening part down good, but it's right in here, the throat chakra. And very often when I'm working with clients, they'll feel this pressure in their throat. And it's this feeling of keeping it down. I have to keep it down. That feeling of like, oh, there's tears behind my eyes. There's tears, but I gotta hold it down. I gotta hold it down. It's holding back the tears. It's holding back the pain. It's holding back your voice. It's holding back the things that you want to say. It's holding back the anger, the sadness, the hurt. It's holding so much down. And when they're actually able to release that block and that in their voice, so much comes out. So much comes out. So here's just some pretty simple little tools that you can do to strengthen or balance or open your throat chakra. And so one would be to just let any kind of sound come out, any kind of sound. And so this also regulates the nervous system. So you can take a deep breath and just let a sound flow out. So so that usually feels really good. And if feeling good like that is scary for you, then it might not feel good. It might feel uncomfortable. It might feel unfamiliar. It might feel stupid. It might feel scary. You might have looked at me doing that and be like, oh my gosh, what's this woo-woo stuff? Okay, it's not woo-woo. There is science backing all of this. Letting out that sigh, that sound, it regulates the nervous system. It tones the vagus nerve that runs throughout the whole body. And so then you could take that to the next level and instead of just any sound or a sigh, it could be toning. It can be om. So oh, it can be any sound. And even just singing. Put on your favorite song that you know the lyrics to, that you can belt out and belt that music out. It's so good for opening up your throat chakra. So these are things that you're doing on your own, unless you're like at a concert or you go to a yoga class or a retreat or something like that. But now let's take that into the relational space. The next step would be to start telling the truth. And it may not have clicked that you're not telling the truth, that you're not being honest, but that's what's happening. You're being dishonest, and it can even be manipulative. So start with something small. You want to have an awareness of yourself, first of all, being aware of your thoughts, your urges, your impulses. and notice, is what I'm about to say, or maybe what I just said, is that really true? Is that really what I think, what I believe? And your initial response might be, well, yeah, of course. Well, really think about it though. Where did I get that belief? Is that something I came to on my own? Or was that what my partner believes? Or is that what my parents believed? Or is that what my religious teachings told me? How do I really feel about that? What's my perspective on this? Am I just regurgitating my conditioning, everything that I've been told? Or am I having a unique thought based on real experiences? So starting by telling the truth to yourself, and then telling the truth to the person that you're with. And if that's extremely scary for you, start with something small. Where do you want to go to dinner? Instead of saying, oh, I don't care, whatever you want, take a moment, take a breath. What do I feel like? Tune into your body. Maybe you're tuning into your gut, your stomach, maybe into your taste buds. What do I feel like? And if you're getting the message that's still neutral, like, oh, I don't really care, pick something, pick anything. Make a choice, make a decision, especially if it's a decision that you think the other person wouldn't choose. So if you're thinking, well, they really like Mexican, so I'll choose Mexican. That's too easy. That's too easy. It might be the first step. Then I want you to go, okay, well, I don't really have a preference. They probably want Mexican because they always want Mexican. But I think I want Chinese food or Thai food. Well, let's try Thai. I haven't done Thai. That's new to me. Let's do it. Let's try it out. And that's how you start having a voice. One little thing at a time and building up from there. If you need help finding your voice, finding yourself, and moving past these people-pleasing programs, Lorraine Bo's here for you.